Testing 1, 2, 3. Volume test 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. We're just waiting to be able to broadcast. So I'd like to ensure all cell phones, smartphones are off, please. And just a little protocol. If you have to use the facilities, when you exit the door, if you very gently press in on the center of that bar, you won't make noise. You go to the restroom and then when you come back in, very gently press and be conscious of the fact that every sound is amplified about 1 million times in my awareness. And if you desire to have a transcendent atmosphere and a sacred space, being noiseless is the best option. It's part of self-mastery. And for those who really desire to go higher on your path, in addition to silent meditation, the inner stillness that you can garner through a very conscious application of the science of stillness really affords you an opportunity to transcend your former estate. When people have the habit of being noisy, and that includes all types of noise, there is a part of your consciousness that is not yet attuned to the frequencies of the divine. So, this is Saint Germain's teaching for all of us. That for those who truly desire adeptship, watching the way you move, feeling your auric field as you move through life, walking like the Kung Fu master David Carradine did in the Kung Fu series, is something that we can all aspire to. Remember at the beginning of that television series, he would walk on the rice paper, and finally when he had mastered himself in stillness, he was able to walk across it without tearing the paper. Remember that series? Yeah. So, as I observe it within the lives of disciples and those who aspire to greater heights of awareness, it's something we can all take to heart. There's a time for raucous laughter, joviality, and divine friendship, and all kinds of sharing. And then there's a time for the deeper sensitivity of stillness. And that time is in the sanctuary, when we are preparing for an ascended master, when we are doing our deeper spiritual work, when we know we are in the sanctum of light. Another thing that is very helpful to me in the Masters is for you to uncross your legs, to sit with your spine erect, breathe consciously, deeply, slowly, with full volume breaths, taking in the maximum prana you can, feeling your energy field glowing, sensing the totality of your being, one with God, and allowing the light to flow unencumbered through you with great joy, with spontaneity, and with an amazing sensitivity. I think we all require a practice of how to walk through doors. Now that has a double meaning. Open doors and those that are closed. So first we master how to open doors gently, without sound. Hold the door until it is closed, so it makes no sound. Do you think that you'll be able to walk through a door that's closed if you haven't first mastered how to walk through a door in silence? Anybody? No. Because if you desire to move through energetically a door to reach the other side by stepping up the rate of the vibration of your atoms to be pure light to walk through that door, you have to have stillness. Otherwise, the excitement of your consciousness, unwed to God, will not allow you to go through that door. So, see, there are steps and stages of self-mastery along the path at every level. And when you are conscious, then all manner of divine revelations will come to you. All manner of insights and holy teachings will be yours directly from your higher self, from muses of heaven, and from ascended masters. If you cannot enter no thought, you cannot enter that space where the highest revelatory teachings can be yours. So for those of you who have meditated in past lives in India, and the Tibetan heights, and the monasteries of various traditions, you already have deep within your soul the memory of stillness. Yet we've embodied in the West, and we have to relearn it in the mode in which we're living now, so that we can instantly be there. It doesn't take time, it takes what? Attunement. At one-ment. Attunement at one-ment. So I am expanding my auric field consciously to fill this room and beyond. And you can join me in an expansiveness of your consciousness for the blessing of the entire city of Mount Shasta, this entire environs. We are pressing out the light. We are in a hallowed space of spacelessness and timelessness. When I come next to you, I would love for that clock to not be on that wall. Because even the clicking off of the seconds is almost deadly for those who are attentive to silence, right? It's like a giant, intense gong sounding. Yes?
Can we ask you to step back about a foot?
So do you feel ready now? Legs uncrossed, mind free, spirit ready and willing. I am Lady Clarity, and I emanate a virtuous heart, free in the acceptance of my own solar presence, shining forth throughout cosmic space and within the hearts of my many beloveds upon earth. For dearest ones, all are beloved of God. For God has created you And therefore, in the intimacy of your natural state of being, you are beloved. Feel the blessedness of self, ensconced in perfect love, radiating the light frequencies of divine love, wisdom, and power from within you. Know the intuitive faculties that are yours simply for the asking. For do you think that God would create you without offering unto you the gifts from his heart and her mind that would afford you an instantaneous connection so that you would receive anytime, anywhere, what you require on your solar journey? Yes, God loves you with a richness and a fullness of perfect beingness. And when you, O soul, accept the dynamism of your spiritual destiny, then there comes into play within your life, oh, so many miraculous happenings, such as those that have been shared this day by a number of devotees. Yes, when you are ever present from within your heart with God, the glory of your soul, the radiance of your being manifests. And you too are clear as I am, as Lady Clarity. You see with clarity, you hear with clarity, you feel the impressions of the divine with a clearer sense that comes through stillness, which comes through a constant practice of accepting who you are in the silence of your soul. When you require clarity of any situation in life, knowing just what to do, how to do it, where to go, who to speak to, I am there for you at your call, at your request and invitation. For it is my great joy to bring into the present moment the most magnanimous opportunity for your self-transcendence within the framework of that now experience of beingness, dearest hearts. Many ascended masters have perfected the science of light within self to the extent that they're hearing, they're seeing, they're tasting, they're feeling, they're smelling, transcends the human senses and accepts those extrasensory modalities that allow them entree into that which is beyond sense, that which, in one sense, is nonsense, you see. And yet in this nonsense, there is the only sense of oneness, of purity, of perfection. Oh, the glory of your soul, I see each one, and the immaculate image in which you were created. Oh, the beauty of your being I behold, with crystal clarity, with eyes fiery in their love for you, as a beautiful being of light. Now, look through my eyes upon all those with whom you will interact with for the duration of this life. Or if you choose to see with clarity every person, every situation, you will bring immaculate vision, bodhicitta, and the divine radiances of all the heavenly mothers of light into play within your lives. And then all will be clear for you, for you have cleared yourself, and you have entered the domain of the crystal frequencies of cosmic consciousness. Within the all-seeing eye of God. For those who would expand awareness, be still and know the I Am who is God within you. To those who have already accepted this dynamic and walk in the light, be still and know the I Am that I Am of the great central sun inhabiting your being and investing purity from within you on behalf of all life. I am clear, I am clear, I am clear, clear, clear. I am here, I am there, I am clear everywhere. I am clear, I am clear, I am purely clear here. I am clear, I am clear, I am clear, clear, clear. Now, as a gift from the Blessed Mother Mary to you each one, I offer in your cupped hands as you hold them before you a crystal that is purely clear. And within this crystal, the fire of God present. This is a talisman you may use, dearest ones, anywhere and everywhere that you desire. For a mother's heart and perfect vision resides within it. And when you attune to the mother's heart and clear seeing, that which flows through you, gentle and serene, blessed and glorious, will give rise to your highest selfhood and spirit. Alleluia vena, Judea vale tuca, Rovianes vadu, Late caliadu, Grezave, nei neia, Travlovi, vaniatro clasiave, no cresuvia, tesune palio, vane alea, te vasudi, vo, vo, vo. As I have loved water, I have injected within the oceans of this world the light of clarity. For within this cosmic womb of beingness, in which vast evolutions of light beings are born, live, and pass, the harmony of the spheres is now present, and the beatification of that water manifests. O holy ones of the divine worlds, and those who seek oneness, I am within you, pure and clear, love, light. America, awake! America, awake! America, awake! I, Saint Germain, send a ray unto the heart of every citizen of this nation, and of those residing here, to awaken you to a new life in light. I quicken you to awaken you to a
new life in God. I quicken you to awaken you to a new life in love. Virtuous ones of Mount Shasta, and those who serve the great white brotherhood in this hour, I plead with you to save this nation through prayer, through the call, through fasting, and through the offering of self on the altar of the heart, for this greater awakening that America requires now. It is a pivotal time, dearest ones, for the forces of darkness have been on the move, and yet we of the Great White Brotherhood have our strategies, have our long-term plans, and we have set in motion through many who understand the dynamics of planetary transformation, the alchemy of light, through the use of the violet fire, and all manner of those divine scientific formulas that you know, and some that you do not yet fully know. What is essential for this awakening to increase? First of all, what awakens you every morning? The sun. If you accept the sun within yourself and see it blazing within your heart, and you model the sun in all of your service, your work, and in your daily life, then, dearest ones, the awakening will increase. The strengthening of the sons and daughters of God to perform new levels of cosmic alchemy will truly begin. And you will see a new America. A new America, I say. This is the land founded by many conscious ones. Would you let it go into decay and into decline in order that our plan will not be successful? No. Then experiment with me, move with me, chant with me, dance with me. Believe in the totality of your godhood and in your sonship with the divine. And through this, there will be a new alchemicalization of light, first within you and then within the greater world, dearest ones. And through this very scientific, spiritually scientific, and mindful application of the laws of divine life, we together will perform what even yesterday you considered miraculous. Do you believe in the miraculous?
Yes.
Why haven't you then performed miracles yet within your life? Some have. Some are still expecting it. Well, I say, that if you accept my presence right within your auric field and the dynamism of the power and liveliness of God resident right within your heart, then miracles manifest. And of a truth, dearest ones, every miracle is an archangelic intercessory occurrence brought about by complete faith acceptance and understanding that God is the doer, that you are worthy to receive the response from heaven that comes when the call is made, when the command is uttered, when the fiat is given. Many of you utter mamby-pamby prayers, blah, 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 and expect somehow that heaven will respond. Well, dearest ones, put aside the dynamic of the unfruitful call and prayer and decree. Expect that what you request is already manifest. What you require is instantaneously precipitated right within your world. I have given you this teaching over and over and over again. Some of you have read all of the I Am books. And yet somehow there is something elusive that you have not yet incorporated into the system of your spiritual life, whereby unbelief manifests. And when that seeming miracle does, once or twice in a lifetime, manifest, you are amazed. Well, I say, be amazed every day. Expect that the maser light of God and the laser frequencies of the divine will impress deep within you and within anything that you touch. The vibration of the seventh ray alchemists of spirit. You see, dearest ones, I teach in my retreat that the fire of feeling is the essential key through love for every alchemy to be complete and fully manifest. If somehow you do not apply the energy of your soulfulness into the equation, the formula becomes unseen, unrealized for you. Make that formula real by empowering your word with your spirit, with the energy of the sun within you. Become a true martial artist of illusion artist, I say, by moving with the flow of the sun, the energy of the one, and the resonant field of auras charged with light, brimming with illumination and cosmic frequencies. Do you see now the expansion that I create within this planet of my auric field, touching all forms of life by the conscious application of the divine sciences that I have studied for thousands of years? Yes, dearest ones, I impress deep within the earth to the sun of even pressure and out into the cosmic atmosphere of our beloved Mother Earth. The pure frequencies of love. And through these, all of life is ennobled. All of beingness comes into harmony. And every evolution, every conscious being is received from within this love into the embrace of the Divine Mother and within the aura of the All-Father in spirit of perfect grace. Read that book by El Moria. This is my directive. Or when you read it, taking those words as directly from the Master of the First Ray, and when you apply his wisdom daily by uttering that call, I am one, I am one, I am one with the sun. I am one with the great central sun. And you believe these words. You accept them into your heart. You feel them with cosmic intention and receptivity. Then, dearest ones, your auras shall shine. Your auras shall expand. And with me and Moria, we will conquer all that is less than God perfection. Even a child with a high degree of imagination can soar to the stars. Well, become childlike again. Believing in yourself, accepting the reality of the cosmic impressions that are yours to know, to behold, and to realize. Oh, America, awaken this night.